Hi students, good evening. Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to study the chemical properties of sulfuric acid. The chemical properties of sulfuric acid depend on whether the acid is dilute or concentrated. Here we study the properties of dilute sulfuric acid. The first one is acidic property. Pure sulfuric acid, that is 100% sulfuric acid, is not an acid as it does not ionize. It is acidic only in water solution when hydronium and sulfate ions are formed. Hydronium ions result in the acidic properties. Sulfuric acid is a dibasic acid. You have studied what is a dibasic acid. It is a dibasic acid is an acid which ionizes in two stages and it has two hydrogen atoms in its molecule. Let us see the ionization of dilute sulfuric acid. First, it combines with water and forms a hydronium ion H3O plus HSO4 minus, that is a hydrogen sulfate ion or a bisulfate ion. This HSO4 minus again ionizes and forms hydronium ion H3O positive plus SO4 2 minus, that is sulfate ion. So in total, sulfuric acid ionizes and forms hydronium ions and sulfate ions. Thus we can say that it is a dibasic acid. The next reaction is reaction with metals. Sulfuric acid reacts with metals which are above hydrogen in the activity series to form metallic sulfate and hydrogen at ordinary temperature. Here you can see the equations and examples. Zinc reacts with sulfuric acid and forms zinc sulfate and hydrogen. The gas evolved here is hydrogen. Same way, magnesium reacts with sulfuric acid and forms magnesium sulfates and hydrogen. Now, noble metals like gold and platinum do not react with sulfuric acid under any conditions. The next reaction of sulfuric acid is a neutralization reaction. And we know that a neutralization reaction is a reaction in which an acid reacts with a base to form salt and water. Here sulfuric acid neutralizes bases to form salt and water. Bases are usually oxides and hydroxides. An example is copper oxide CuO reacts with sulfuric acid and gives copper sulfate and water. Another equation is sodium hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid and forms sodium hydrogen sulfate and water. So it neutralizes bases to form salt and water. Sulfuric acid liberates carbon dioxide from metallic carbonates and bicarbonates. Here we have the examples. Zinc carbonate ZnCO3 plus H2SO4 sulfuric acid, when they react together, form ZnSO4 zinc sulfate plus water H2O plus carbon dioxide. Here the gas evolved is carbon dioxide. Another equation is sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate reacts with sulfuric acid and forms sodium sulfate water and carbon dioxide. These two reactions show that sulfuric acid liberates carbon dioxide from metallic carbonates and bicarbonates. Sulfuric acid evolves hydrogen sulfide from metal sulfides. Examples are sulfuric acid reacts with iron sulfide FeS and forms FeSO4 and H2S, that is hydrogen sulfide. Another one is sodium sulfide Na2S plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus H2S. Again we have ZnS, zinc sulfide plus H2SO4 gives zinc sulfate plus H2S. Hydrogen sulfide, this gas can be easily detected because it is a foul smelling gas and it has a smell of rotten egg. It evolves sulfur dioxide from sulfides and hydrogen sulfides. Example, Na2SO3 sodium sulfite plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus H2O plus SO2. Here the gas evolved is sulfur dioxide, and you know sulfur dioxide is a poisonous gas and is therefore responsible for polluting environment. It adversely affects the human health and vegetation. So today we have studied the properties of dilute sulfuric acid. In the next class we will study the properties of concentrated sulfuric acid. Winding up for the day. Thank you.